For those on YouTube who are accessing the VOD, sorry I've been live for 15 minutes without acknowledging you, but I haven't published the stream, so I need to do that now. I found a W comment. Copy paste it. Your bird, congrats. Thanks, YY. I'm doing 25 to life for spreading it. Rate my POTG. Oh. Okay, well, let me publish the YouTube streams. I just realized I need to have my antibiotics because I haven't. Hello, YouTube fam. How are we doing tonight? Welcome, everybody. Still moving. Nothing in the back yet. But I think I might actually have room to do that in the next week. So, edit the setup. Let me connect those streams. Select live sources. I'll go back. This is such a banger. Let's activate. Test. I will check that in a sec, John. That came through. And this should also come through. Lady Loki inflatable on the way. Do they do bulk orders? How you doing, Tarika? Welcome to the chat. Just setting everything up for the other streams. Okay, give me a sec. Make sure the wall doesn't run away. Wait. I forgot what I was going to grab. My antibiotics. Antibiotics check. Top one if you're ill. Dude, I was on the phone to my sister on Christmas. She had an infected finger. Don't know what that was about. I don't remember it. Apparently, she told me. Had to go to hospital. 2 different antibiotics. Didn't work. Sorry, 1 antibiotic didn't work, and then 2 antibiotics didn't work. Right, and then she ended up with a fever and chills. She nearly died from a cut in her finger, bro. Never happened to me. I could never. I simply wouldn't. Okay. I can get step chat in here too. Beautiful. Okay. So, where were we last stream? With making a patch. So I think now that I have a bit of attention to put towards it again, I need to Consolidated. Okay. Patch for season 6. It's actually been such a circus tonight. I can't. It's all right. We have the VOD. We have the VOD. This is just another thing. Oh my god, bro. Woo! Oh! Okay, give me a sec. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I remember Eshri coming through saying, "Can you please save your document?" And I did it. Where is it? I was in the middle of writing it. So where is it gone? What happened? Door rework? No. I'm just opening up other things now. You can OCR the VOD. What does that mean? I don't speak, is that Elvish? Alright, VOD time. Let's see what Gallus was up to. This is an elite tier list, bro. Elite tier list. Okay. I wrapped it up at the end. So I literally go down it and read it out. So at least we have that. Yeah, this is the right file. What happened? Do I close it on stream? I get to the end here. Do I close it? Like, what? Observe. Everyone observe. Yes, I'm saving it. Yes, I'm saving the file. EOMM text file. Get off Marvel Rivals, the game is dead. Get off my... Where do I close it? Let me see what I do. Investigative work now. More accurate thumbnails on the timeline, please. Twitch.tv. What I said. How you doing, Step Chat? It works. It's connected. What do I do with it? Do I tab out? Show me. It's got to be nearly there. Hey, streamer. How's it like being pregnant? I'm glowing. I didn't close it at that time. Well, what do I do now? Thoughts? Prayers? This is not good. Metro6.txt. There was a .md. So it might be somewhere else. Wait. Everyone hold. Let me open recent files. Guess what? It's back. Okay, every chat is connected. I am now on. Welcome to the Gallus patch. We made it. We made it. Was that one of the new ones? You got to hear it. I'm porcelain. AF. I'm not talking atrial fibrillation. Let's zoom in. Enhance. Release the files. Okay, let's consolidate. I'll make some hard calls, I think. Radiated hug. Check the VOD. Green jazz smile. Punch, this is my dirty work. This is a patch we made on Friday. Yeah, nice. Let me edit that text. It will help people coming through. Fan-made patch. This should help. Nice. Cool. All right. Vanguard. Cap. Remove old generation buff. I think that's an excellent change. I think that's it. I think that's all we do to Cap. Moving on. Strange. I want to try and be comprehensive. Anyone we missed, there are changes I want to make to Angela. So, I'm going to revert Assassin's Charge, what they did. And instead, what I'm going to do is Divine Judgment has a 12-second cooldown. Okay. I think we lower the cooldown by 1 to 2 seconds and you generate 30% of your weapon meter on landing. That might actually be too good. At the top end. I'm thinking about min-maxing when you charge someone away and then land to smack them. Yeah, you probably can't have it generate meter. Or can you? Is there something else we could have a... I don't think we have a generate meter at all. Yeah, no. Let's forget about the damage. I think, yeah. I want to lower the cooldown by 1 to 2 seconds. New follower. 12 to 11. 11 to be safe. They just came out. Read the text at the top. This is not official. This is mine. Just to be safe. What if you low-key don't let her leave the area on the ground? For the rest of the game? Zaz's damage boost, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I have a question. Have we left all the flyers with unlimited flight? Shouldn't it be on a resource meter? Yeah, we're not doing reworks in this. At least some of these become true. I would hope so too. Strange. Swapping to Strange incurs a 30-second TP penalty. Yes. Did I want to add anything to that? I think plus 25 to 50 HP is probably fair. I don't want to do anything else with him. No. I think give him a team up that he benefits from, maybe. That was so freaky. Freaky mouth like the live. Okay. Did you want me to check whatever you sent, John? Oh, soz. Wrong one. All right. You send something through, John? What is that? What is that? Your pick? What? Okay, you commented this under someone's post. Not all vanguards are created equal. Frontline, brawl, dive, control, thought. Okay. Whoa, that got a lot of. I should have responded to this. Because Gallus is such a chud, he somehow blocks the entire payload map, even though he is 211 genuinely crazy. He is a tank in this game. I think he should be put in the role of Galactus so everyone can witness his freaky mouth on God. Genuinely, the game would be so much better if they just nerf his ability to not get Wicked Wings after 4 months of the GOAT John KFC saying to get Wicked Wings. Also, John KFC vs. Jared from Someway, January 16th. Post that pic. I hate you, bro. I hate you. Okay, where were we? Cap and Brawl is wild. There's a lot there to unpack. That I think it's not worth the energy. Iced out Diamond team up 20 seconds to 30 seconds, damage from 60 to 30. No longer has. Does it still have the busted interaction with the crystal? The crystal pull? Where the team up for some reason nearly shatters the crystal? Group revert CC immunity, strangling prison alt charge increase from 2800 to 3100. That's being nice. To be honest, like, if we want to revert CC immunity, we just give him like 25 to 50 HP. I think we do that next patch though. Hulk, jump deals damage on impact based on charge, 0 to 50. Small area. Getting banned from the sub, bro. I hope so. Make a monster Hulk and his legs inflate. How do you think of people who can fly outside of Marvel Rivals, like in comics, into a mode? What do you mean? It got deleted, GG. Incredible. This was from chat. I can't remember who suggested it, but I love this change. It's great. Yeah. Like, having to sort of precision land on targets to get a little bit of extra damage, I think that is really, really great for just Hulk in general and sort of the people who like to play him as well. I don't think it breaks him. Depends on the number, really, if it breaks him. Mag now has 1 bubble. We're removing that free team bubble. Primary projectile damage reduced. I'm happy with that. He has the same splash. Penny Parkour. Wait, how much of this did I do in bold? Oh god. Okay, who cares? Nest cooldown, 10 seconds shorter. Revert to the drone interval buff. Revert to the drone slow buff. Revert to the web ally buff. Revert to the max health nerf. Lingering effect of self-web buff increased by 2 seconds. That's all I'm doing to Penny right now. Unless anyone has anything else for ideas for getting her out of the webs and just being a first point defense oppressor. I think you should get Wicked Wings. I get it, okay? Reduces right click, not primary. It reduces ammo count. Huh. I think ammo count... I don't know if ammo count on mag is already too low, almost. This is the Gallus tech to fix the game, pretty much. Ten to 8. Huh. I'm not against that, actually. What is lingerie effect, really? Revert BP to his prime, he wasn't OP, everyone just bad. They also didn't have CC circles in the game yet. What's max right click damage? You know what they should have done? I don't know the scaling for if it's shield value or it's a percentage of the shield's health taken as damage that charges the right click. Oh, it's 100 damage. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling because the mag cannon charges so often mid-fight. If we offset it, because they didn't... I felt like they didn't compensation change the charging of the... I think this needs to be offset. As in, to get to max charge, it takes longer. And takes more. Yeah, okay, here's what we do. I got it. Mag cannon. Iron rings. Damage.
Us against the world.
And we make it charge longer. So the second ring is better. It is a bump. First ring sucks. We make the whole thing charge longer. I think I make it.
Vigor.
That's me.
Stick.
I can't deal with this in my prison cell right now. First time I've heard that line. Really? Look at the league patch notes. I made this. He does have one bubble though, so I agree with that. Yeah, that does. That went from my mind. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think low key, this actually ends up being a buff. Who's using the right click on the first ring ever? Let's be real. I think what do we do? Curb the max by 85. Does that completely eradicate the breakpoint? It does. Right? No. Do we eradicate the breakpoint? Is that what we're trying to do? It does. Is that what we're trying to do? I'm creating my own. Do we get rid of Mag's breakpoint combo 250 HP? I don't think so. I feel like his combo is not as egregious when he has one bubble and you can punish the guy. There's a dynamic there with him being in that window of punishability and the combo losing its luster a little bit. I think removing a bubble is good. I think, yeah. I'm happy to reduce the ammo for the primary fire, someone said. Charge is 10. His reload sucks. But 9 is an ugly number. Make his melee hit faster. Actually elite. It doesn't need to be changed, though. Did anyone have any penny comments that I missed? The chat went wild when I did it. These patch notes are terrible only because Gallus made them. Okay. Thing, Haymaker damage restructured to 80 flat plus 5% max health. The curve of this is slightly worse now against big HP targets like 800 and better against squishies. And we buff by 5 damage his left click. Spellfield duration of his slam back to 3 seconds. Yeah. Doesn't just sit around and wait for an engager that's barely interactable. Do you know what neutral is? Wait, hold on. Oh, you clap back. Make everyone's cooldowns for everything 6 or 7. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That's very helpful. It's a fan patch. It says it at the top. What I meant by Thor, for the person asking, the kidnapping, how you can 180 when you grab someone and instantly turn around. You can only do that if you fully charge the hammer swing. So it's telegraphed now, at least. The problem with this, which makes me really not like it, is it introduces jank. Sometimes the charge behaves differently with movement. Not my fault, rage bait is fun. I might time you out. The The next patch should just remove your ability to play, then the game would be better for everyone. Moving on. Is there anyone we missed? I love how I can't list by tanks here. Cap. Range, Emma. Did we do anything to Emma? We did something to a teamer. Not 100% on Emma. I think we leave her for now. Yeah. I'm caught between wanting to make a decent patch for next season and wanting to make a good patch for everything. But I can't. I have to leave reworks out of it. I think reworks are like an entire stream endeavor. No, I haven't, John. No, I'm not going to look at it. We didn't want Rogue to be changed. I kind of stand by that. I have a lot of chatters who despise Rogue because she CCs them in particular a lot. And I wanted to reduce the cooldown of grab when you miss, stuff like that. I had people saying it should actually punish when you miss harder, which I kind of agree with as well. I think she just needs poke to be nerfed. I just started. This is something I did on Friday. I'm like consolidating it. Just going over it. What's the name of Venom's E ability? Venom. Symbiotic resilience.
That's a lot of glazes. W right in the shot.
Sir Berserk, thank you so much for the raid, bro. I hope stream was good. Welcome to the chat, everybody. I'm doing 25 to life right now, as you can see. Contempt of court. I went to the courthouse and said I didn't like it. Anyway, symbiotic resilience.
We have a charity case in the chat.
Dante, thank you for the gift to Berserk. Hello, nerds. Welcome, all nerds. That's what we're doing tonight. I made this patch. This is a patch that I made. Last Friday. I'm going back through it and consolidating it because halfway through I ran out of steam and then stayed live for 2 hours and finished it. So the rest of it's probably going to be slop. My general approach with this is that everything's way too power crept. It's kind of easy to say just revert the last 3 changes. Ring-a-ding-ding, you've got the king. Yes. Okay. Hold on, let me know if it opens. I've got to let Pookie in. Hold on. I'm back. Was that manly enough? I make a lot of content talking about the design and balance of this game, if that interests you, Raiders. I'm a Celestial Mr. F player, if that tells you anything.
All aboard.
I'm doing it. The Thor change. This is consistent with pretty much my approach to all of the kidnappers.
New follower.
Trying to trigger the algorithm here. This is not okay, bro. It's just not. This is, at least now it's telegraphed fully. So he has to fully charge it to grab someone. I think If we want to give Thor something, give him something else. But I'm kind of happy with the state of him as is. It's the state of Poke that I'm more concerned with. I think Thor gets a buff, Ro gets a buff by nerfing the hit cancel that we're doing. We're hanging out with Pokey. Yeah, true. Remove the Thor change for the Berserk raid. Oh, wait. I got you. Compensation buff. Wait. What's the damage of it? This is disgusting. What did they do to it? I reckon 60, 65? What the f... now? A box just fell over for fun. I'm getting a bit possessed. Let's go 60. That's a cute number. 6-7. Better revert anti-heal and alt. I was against this when it happened. Just better against double support. It's a ratio of anti. That's, what is it, 30 something? Oh, so if you add a third support, it's offset. Third support's usually the ones that have the utility to cover up damage coming in as well. Hi. Where's the Black Widow, Hulk, and Jeff buff? What do you mean Hulk? What's he got to do with Zaza? Also. Change Gene to a close range hit scan. Removing hard CC on right click. Each explosion lowers dash cooldown. I think the problem you have with Phoenix is that, I mean, Star-Lord started falling off once she came out, right? She's just eaten up Star-Lord's real estate. See you, Berserk, bro. Have a good night, man. Never trust a hit scan. True. Many. Farming allegations. Okay, just move on. Panther. Okay, this is my Band-Aid changes. Sans reworking him. I'm not putting reworks in here. Plus, for heroes like Panther, I kind of want to have a closer look. There's stuff from Karkat's rework I'd like to incorporate, but not all of it. But I think that takes like that takes a couple hours. In the meantime, because he's getting nothing done and he's getting exploded, 25 more HP. His melee, which is besides the point, just up the damage by 5. Could do it by 10, to be honest. The nerf they gave him where if you miss a dash and he goes on cooldown, that dash cooldown is reduced. I'm not reverting it to 8, I'm reducing it to 7. That's Band-Aid changes to, he'd probably get played after that. I could see him having a lot more success in general. There's just less, just curb the punishment to the hero, basically. Anti on Blade's ult, up by 10%. Anti on his shotgun boop, up by 5%. Remove the base sword from the game. It's only the lifesteal sword. That's it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, we have to be delicate with the anti-heal like that. They didn't believe in us.
God did!
Alright. Oh, can you move the notes to the right so we can see over here? Thank you. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm live. What do you want? You just came in and swore at me. We'll try again.
Hello.
Goddess. Just don't swear at me.
Hello. Hello, Emperor.
Blaster Paladin is insane.
That's right. Do you guys like get everything from the house?
Hmm?
Do you get everything from
Mostly. So for Diddy,
what?
Devil's Chain damage bonus health from 0.7 to 1.0. Damage is nerfed. I didn't put the numbers it was changed from. So, basically what this is for is... There's something missing from that, actually. Did I... Ah. Mm-hmm. Devil's Chain was 40 and 80. What this does is it actually forces Daredevil to choose between survivability and damage. That's it. That's the nerf to him. So the Chain Slam is doing way less, and it's giving him the same overhealth. His throw is giving him no overhealth. But the throw is the one that has the damage now. You could probably... I don't want to say you up the damage on the throw. It could be that you lower the damage of the chain even more, but... I think here is probably low enough. You're funny, go bald. Okay.
Working on it.
Plays neutral is fine IMO, his ult is garbage, make it 30 to 40% anti-heal, and it should build his vampire rage meter if you hit someone. Ooh. Joseph, that's a... Only once. If you hit someone, you get 5 awakening stacks. I like that. His ult is bad. Okay. Hawkeye. Max focus decreased. Focus charge speed down. That's it. I think snipers need to stay in a niche, not getting a whole lot of play. They are a problem. This guy needs other stuff to do. We're not reworking him in this patch. Check my prior comments about Deadpool. I think DP will be one hero, but you can swap between roles in the hero select screen, like how you can change Hulk and practice rate to better or big boy. His kit will be different for the roles, and his ult could be him using all his abilities from all his roles. Explains the Jeff mode and him being changed his roles in hero select. Start the first patch with a bang. I think that's possible, actually. I don't like the idea of moving between roles. I think it convolutes a lot. It requires a lot of monitoring of what the Daredevil's up to on the tab screen, which is kind of dry for casual players and everyone, to be honest. But I can see it happening, yeah. If it's by choice, it could be good. It could be actually fine. I don't know about like between lives being able to swap, but I don't know if it's fair or it creates too many issues to have him be locked to a role once it's selected. So I don't know. Maybe he can swap between them. He'd have to swap freely, probably, between lives. I would just hope that one of the kits between each role wasn't, like, really underwhelming, or one of them was the obvious winner. Like, that's it. Maybe your focus damage can be used only on a target you charge your focus on. I have a feeling that would make him really bad. Like, terrible. Hella's bird is clunky again. Reload speed increased by 0.1 seconds. This is a big nerf. Cooldown of the stun up by 2 seconds. Remove nade on team up. Make her fall off worse. What is it currently? Heller. Begins at 18 meters, decreasing to 80%. 80% fall off. Really. Here we go. Decreases to... I feel like 60% at 40 is generous as hell. Guy's really looking like he had a facility. I'm at a data center. I broke in. Point 0.1 isn't enough. I'd make it 0.25 seconds at least. Really? This is a serious throughput nerf. And I'll charge nerf. Just over a game. Like, what's a reload already? I don't get the stats for that? Really? That sucks. No, she's clunkier, more punishable, has to reload more. I like it. I like it. Hella can't be moving around freely like Phoenix was designed to. I've been seeing it more and more. It's like, come on. What are we doing? Like... Iron Fist make block more obvious. This is kind of a rework. Honestly, he needs a look. For now, I'm happy with... To be honest, he makes way more noise when you hit his block than when he activates it.
Hulk Tour.
Increase sound. But for the time being, I think Iron Fist, you just leave. To be honest, I'd actually reduce the ratio of damage that he does. Sorry, the percentage health damage he does. You see a Black Widow buff, maybe being able to give vulnerability with headshots. There was something I made in like season 1 about marking targets. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was an attempt to incorporate the battens into a kit more. And that if you shot something, it would mark them. And by whacking them, they would explode. Kind of like Phoenix, but it did something else. Revert damage closer to Season 2 version, but with slightly higher base damage to offset the aggro loss. I probably agree with that, to be honest. This is Zaza. Wait, are you serious? He's lying. I'm gonna lurk, have a great stream. Wait, what the f... He's pretending. Alt summon health reduced, back down. This was one of the biggest head scratches I've seen at a patch. Unreal. When changes like this go through that are a blatant attempt to stop something being interacted with, insanely frustrating to watch them do it. Like, It speaks a lack of understanding to me. It speaks either either they don't understand it or they understand it and think it's acceptable, which could be even worse. Like this just begets more poke. You need the poke heroes that can break it, or you can't break it at all. Blah blah blah. Wish I could see what he's talking about. I moved it back over. I'm so sorry. Damage fall off from 75 to 60. Let's just check what it is. The meters. Okay, bye Zazza if that was actually you. Thanks for stopping by. 75% at 30 meters. Wait. Hella's is 80% at 30 meters. Phoenix's is 75%. Yes. Very good. I think 60% at 30 meters is probably fair. To be honest, it could be even lower because after fall off, we're doing a lot with the explosions. I don't know if it's need a nerf or buff. I think he needs a meta change. I think what he does is I think what he does right now is honestly really good. He's just like gate kept by maybe the thing. Like he is unkillable and does so much damage to tanks is what he does. Fire rate lowered. Fall off worse. Ult cost increased. HP down. I love this Phoenix nerf, man. Iframes on Magic. And Star-Lord. And Phoenix. All iframes I want to nerf a little bit. I don't think they tell you. Hold on. Play the banger again. There we go. Oh, they don't tell you. This doesn't need changes. Every other DPS is better. Real. Hello, Split. Whoa. Nerf iframes by 50% duration. I'm sorry, this needs to be done at some point. It has to be done at some point. If you know, you know. This is happening to Star-Lord. This is happening to Phoenix. Who else gets it? The dashes that create the shield effect, right? Chris Pratt, where are you? Mr. F, I'm reworking the fucking guy. This is something I've already put thought into. There's some stuff in here that's rudimentary. So what can be thrown out? Increasing the range of his punches by 2 meters. Also the range of his E, his jump ability, jumping to targets ability to match that. Second projectile after he's grabbed someone with his right click. Because it's auto aim, you can't aim it. It's a projectile. Increase the speed by 20 meters per second. Dual target damage when you grab 2 people because it's useless. Increased. Bonus health to ally on backshot up by 5. Projectile max damage on his block up by 20. And we revert the change to his inflation state. So elastic strength no longer grants 350 base health, grants 350 bonus health. Bonus health takes 1 second longer to begin decay. Reset bounce on hitting shields in ult. Because what I want them to do is bug fix the shields because they swallow up the entire AoE. In the meantime, let shields count as a target that resets bounce. You show cap? It's not much. What about Hulk? Hulk's a fun one. Would love to see it side by side with the real balance changes and compare which is better. That's a great idea, Chad. I think we'll do that. Yeah. I would really love to be surprised on some stuff because I bet there will be some weird or like creative change somewhere. I think particularly with heroes that I need to go into a little bit more. Magic and Iron Fist. There will be changes that they could make that I think are way more thoughtful than what I want to do with them. Right now, I think they're fine. But I just want to address iframes on the couple heroes that have them. The Daredevil changes were a pretty heavy nerf to the chain slam damage, but it gives you about the same overhealth. It's like 4 more. Meaning that now he has to choose between slam to get the health and right click, like the throw, to actually do damage. And that's the nerf. Moon Knight, revert 5% anchor bonus. We did it. Namor, no more team up. Monster spawn fall off starts at 30 meters to 60% at 40 meters. This is just a slight adding fall off to long range for the squids. That's it. Sidelock ult damage from 170 150. Someone had to do it. Wonder reality erasure pull speed from 3 meters. But this is a revert to the pull speed buff she got. This is just for low rank's sake. I don't think it did anything for higher ranks, really. Yeah, it's just Wanda's kind of a bronze terrorizer. This is a doc for nerfing every character. That's what happens when you power creep us. Someone has to fix it. My frames. I wanted to do something about Star-Lord's ult. Star-Lord got power creep buff after buff after buff after buff after buff. He was one of the first ones who ever got them. And he got them sustained forever. I wanted to nerf his ult. I'm happy with that. I think Star-Lord's actually in a really good state after this patch, by the way, because of doing what I'm doing to Hela and Phoenix. Yeah, he has all those power creep buffs that try to make him relevant again amidst them. Pun's getting a revert to the damage, to the rifle, and to the shotgun. Those buffs he got recently. Winter Soldier! Now needs to deal damage with abilities. Generate overhealth. Except for the Cap team-up. Gun spell field damage from 65 to 45, so that's just less AoE damage, that's it. Trooper's Fist mobility lockout reverted. Tainted voltage charges from 2 to 1, but I lowered the CD by 0.5 seconds. I didn't want to go too hard on lowering CD on it at all, because it's already very low. But at some point over a game, maybe at the 10-minute mark, a lower CD overtakes having 2 charges, except for raw elims, because you don't have as many cooldowns in a burst. But you just end up doing more damage and spam, blah, 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 over the course of a game. So it's probably more value over a long time. But more value sans free elims for having another ability. So it's not. But yeah, that's the buggy nerf. Wolverine, okay. This guy was the first problem. I do not forget. He was the permaban first. And they'd be trying to let's bring him back. Let's bring him back a little bit. The entire community decided the only playstyle that's viable for Wolverine was unacceptable. All right, we know it. Everyone knows it. Oh, there goes my tank. Game's over. Yeah. And they introduced a tank that does it. Feral Leap cooldown I increased by 2 seconds. Air control reduced by 30% with targets. Make his passive visible. Don't care how they do it. Strategist ults, 50% charge nerf. I'm gonna change this to all ults. It's going at the top. To be honest, this needs some sort of, this needs attention per hero. Basically, the ones who have more reliable spam get hit by this less. That CD change ain't it? Which one? The CD on Feral Leap? Yeah, well, if he had mobility that wasn't also the kidnap, I'd agree with you. What's going on, Ozian? I don't agree with all the takes in your shorts, but what I see on this list, you're cooking. Need to see those support changes, though. Thank you, bro. 20 air pull across map removed. Oh, brother. Oh, where were we? Spotted. Okay, pull across map removed. I don't care how they implement it. It's got to have a max pull range. What I want for Spidey, Spidey's one of the heroes that I need a bit more attention on. He could be an entire stream, to be honest. I want him to be able to poke a little bit. Web Cluster now deals 10 bonus damage against marked targets and refunds 1 second from his Web Cluster regen. It's 2 seconds per cluster. Okay. Saw you on the pod, congrats. Thanks. Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Armed and dangerous. Fant 4-stick.
Doesn't nerfing every poke hero individually just make Penny even better? You see what I did to Penny? Buff. Nerf. 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 Revert. Buff. Maybe we don't do the nest cooldown. Can we get a plasma voice line? I do have one, right? I think you're right. Cut her over health a little. There's a huge reason to stay in the webs. I guess so. I don't think we just go for removing staying in the webs. I'm happy with where she is right now. I like the lingering effect of leaving. Okay, Adam. Time for me to preach. Is OCE's foremost expert on the hero? Those dinosaurs from Natural Confectionery are hidden. Where's my Widow buff? She was unchanged. Okay, I will find the video I made, actually. Hold. Flashbang. It was like season 1. Would Sandman work? Ultron's release. Maybe it was before then. Emma's release. More bands. Is the thing worth picking? Cold. It's here somewhere. Okay. Hey, mouse. Oh! Let's see how this aged. This should be interesting, bro. This is from season 1, I think. Black Widow is D tier, as per every content creator for Rivals, and they're wrong. No, they're mostly right. But this is a great opportunity to look at how to fix Widow. I've already talked before about how not having a one-shot is a very healthy design for the game, but she's so outclassed by Hela and Hawkeye, it's not even fun. Oh my god. It's still true. The first thing I'm expecting season 1 is that she's gonna get a seasonal damage boost. I'd prefer if she didn't, did she? Didn't, but the rest of her kit feels so under. This is pre-season that it's almost like it's balanced for that. Easy stuff first. If she had a faster fire rate, she'd feel way more useful. Quality of life buffs came through. The fire rate now makes long-range play feel lackluster and also introduces jank into the rest of her kit. Lower cooldown on kick would also. Yeah, I think they targeted a lot of the jank. Fine, because 15 seconds feels a bit insane. Or faster regen for her sprint. If she was just less clunky and could sprint more, it would go. I feel like they did half of these. Not feeling as useless. But fun stuff we could do, considering all the other snipers in Hitscan have a bunch of tools for dealing. Which isn't necessarily a good thing. With different threats, would be to reverse the grapple and kick, meaning you could always grapple to whatever target you want and then kick them. Combined with unfortunately, because it's a hard stun, we cannot do that at all. Do not do that. Make her feel like she's more able to 1v1 duel somebody. Now, the issue with her melee and the stun is a stat check. There's a mini game between Widow and certain people who fight her in spacing, but that is the full mini game, because the stun is just a you get stunned and you eat damage now. Her primary fire isn't something I wanted to completely avoid, so I came up with something to potentially give her more options or potential power in her kit. I also wanted to incorporate her batons. Let's say her primary fire now applies a debuff. A little lightning bolt appears above a target's head, and if you hit them again, they'll release an AoE explosion, kind of like Bucky's primary fire, but larger AoE. Similarly, if you deal any damage to a lightning bolt target with your batons or kick, they'll do more damage and slow the target. I think this is maybe acceptable if she doesn't have the stun. I kind of like it's sort of what they tried to do with the Punisher team up with the rapid fire piercing, because in picking her up you don't have Bucky or you don't have Punisher doing insane sustained damage to whatever's in front of them. So if she has a pseudo Phoenix passive, dude, I made the Phoenix passive. I made it. I feel like this would go a long way to making her feel more engaging, but I already like the foundation of Widow's kit requiring that you be up close. Yeah, the Phoenix passive would just give her more sustained pressure. Just to have a one-shot combo. Obviously, it has problems, so please let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any more fun ideas that are better than mine. Where was I? So we can't do that. I think a reward for hitting shots or consecutive shots, I don't know if target focus for snipers just compounds the issue though. It does for Hawkeye. I'm thinking of, like, you know, the lightning bolt thing. A lightning bolt shows up over someone's head. I think a reward in the form of that is cool to make it work for Widow, I think instead what you need is that it gives her a buff. It doesn't give her a damage buff, but I think these, like, you collect... Let's call it collecting a bounty. Like, you hit the same target twice. Now, Widow... It's a bunch of stuff we could do. It could be... You get a bump refill in your sprint. You get a shot refunded. Yeah. And then we're kind of out of... She needs another ability, man. Something like that. Can I put that in? Diddy. Wait, hold on. This is not alphabetical order. Only on squishies, though. That's the problem with anything stacking. It just gets... It farms tanks. I'm trying to think of a way of collecting a stacking buff that is engaging, that kind of isn't already there. The problem you have with Widow is that she's so quality of life crept in what she has in her kit. She really is like missing an ability for room to take the hero anywhere else. It's like thinking about it now, it's like if you collect a buff from hitting the same target or something, I'm thinking... Maybe it powers up her next Baton hit. This isn't actually Zaza. I knew it. Maybe it... But then I started thinking, well, maybe you give her a right click on the buttons and it's a new ability. So I'm making a new ability. And I was basically making Widow's Venom Mine from Overwatch. But it's just like... She can do like an AoE hit with the buttons and it leaves the alt puddle in a very small spot so she can area deny and run away. I think that makes it more... It's just more of what she is, more of what she does, more annoying. I think she has to be kept where she is until it's a rework. And by rework, I mean adding an ability. Yes, there's a Hulk buff. 0 to 50 damage based on the charge of your jump. Does an AoE damage when you land, but it's a small AoE. Finishing popcorn. Wait, my music. Support nerfs. Adam, don't change him for the love of God. Do not buff Adam Warlock. Don't give him a teacup. Give him a team up, but not Luna Snow. If you play Adam and thinks he needs some kind of QOL ammo buff or more healing, you don't like playing Adam. Real. Gambit folds. Okay. I'm increasing the spread on his left click cards. I'm nerfing the numbers of the left click healing. But I'm increasing the healing hitbox size on the cards by 15%. So despite making him less reliable at range for shooting, I'm curbing that a little bit by making the healing easier to hit. The healing also got nerfed. This is a change, meaning to do damage, he needs to be closer. His ult no longer purifies or cleanses effects. No longer gives ult generation. His dash doesn't heal him anymore. The whirlwind still heals, so he gets the heals from the right click. That's my nerf to Gambit. The healing nerf is a big one. Buff is bulge for real. Okay. Hi Indigo. How you doing? First, it's 10:20 p.m. Jeff the Little Sushi. Who is Jeff the Little Sushi? I mean, welcome, King. Oh, those weren't all the nerfs. The anti-heal card reduced damage by 10. The knockback increased damage by 5. Big easy impact damage down by 5. Bayou bash damage down by 5. We nerfed everything. Invisible woman. Or projection range down. Speed down again. I'm reverting the speed. Reverted the push and pull. Defensive shield self-cast removed. Guardian shield slowness down. Recovery delay increased. Heal reduced. Is that everything they buffed? Hello, Anixia did. They buffed the ult as well, yeah. Almost every video comment section featuring Jeff. My absolute goat. Joyful Splash healing down. Yes, I'm nerfing him. He was just meta. We're trying to lower the power level in the game. Luna. Reverted the freeze buff. Probably revert the snowflake for self. Mantis is actually getting a nerf. Sleep duration fall off scalar added for AoE. This means when Mantis kind of misses the sleep, it isn't as long. At 1.5 to 3 meters. Fall off starts at 1.5. At 3 meters is 60% duration. Okay. Rocket rework. Projectile spread reduced. Reduced by 25%. Damage reduced by 1. This makes the gun way more reliable. Fall off now begins at... Fall off is past doubled. Now begins at 20 meters, decreasing to 50% at 35 meters. The max fall off is higher. So this is way more reliable in general for taking out deployables, blah, blah, blah. Repair mode ammo, half. Projectile speed of repair mode, half. Fire rate, half. Healing amount for an ally, double. Ally one-time hitbox for the direct hit increased by 30% because the orbs are slower. Ally one-time heal is reduced a bit. Self-heal, because the orbs are slower, so you're self-healing more reliably, reduced by 5. Reducing the delay between switching between shooting and healing by 0.25 seconds. This means Rocket is now designed to shoot orbs and then shoot his gun that does damage because the orbs don't come out fast enough. To get the most out of this hero, you now get to shoot the gun. We made it. And BRB cooldown back to 45 seconds. Ultron, remove damage and speed buff. Shield can be used whenever. These are reverts. Remove second drone, revert. Iron Man team up now in base kit as secondary fire. Ammo switch to 100. Left click costs 20. Seems good to me. Do I make left click 15? I think he has 6 ammo. So it would be more. I think it's probably acceptable. Left click costs 18. 25 damage burn effect on ult. Per second. That's it. Anything else I wanted to do? Rocket, no. Scarlet, we did Spidey. Thor, Ultron, Thing. Punisher. Storm, unchanged. Starla got a nerf. Squirrel Girl, unchanged. Those got nerfed. Okay. Goal of this patch. The goal of this patch is to curb current power creep issues. Set up for enable follow-up changes. Lower hit scan dominance. Me when I'm trying to hit my word count. I'm just saying the same thing.
New follower. New follower.
Okay. Somehow I can read this myself. I haven't put it up anywhere. It's kind of just finishing it. How you doing, Smiles? Thank you for the follow, Cody, and no waffles. Adam buffs where? Okay, hate me for it, but it needs to be done. Guys, you cannot just power creep for fun. Hee hee, hee hee. Yeah, it was great for a week, wasn't it? Everyone got to try out the changes. Oh, this is so good. And then you had to play the game. Hello, Kelbert. Good place, congrats, buddy. Happy for you. Thanks, bro. I'm still moving. I'm actually so wrecked. It's unreal. Okay. The goal of this patch is to curb current power creep issues. Enable some follow-up changes. Lower the hit scan dominance. Soft rework certain heroes to improve their niche. I'm not able to rework everyone who potentially needs one. I think Widow needs a new ability. And a reallocation of power in her kit with that, given that in context. I'm not doing full reworks as those require more time than put into this patch. There are a couple that I have talked about at length that I was able to put in, namely Mr. Ref, because I know what I'm talking about with him, and Rocket, because that's been something that's been a topic on stream for ages. BP needs a rework, but I need to put more time into that, and I want to pull some stuff in from Carcat's rework, but there's some stuff in Carcat's rework I disagree with. All ults 50% charge nerf. Neutral sucks right now. Self-explanatory. Cap, remove ult generation buff. Ult generation is a toxic mechanic. We don't need more ults in this game. We don't need certain team comps to usurp the, to commandeer the ult economy for their own nefarious purposes. The ult economy in this game is really, really simple and dry. It's counter to what I think these games have to offer at their best, and that's the moment-to-moment hero fantasy visceral gameplay, a lot of the time in neutral, especially because the ult design in this game is most of them are circles. The ult fight is not the best this game has to offer. A lot of it is kind of the worst this game has to offer. It's bad for casuals. It sucks you out of that experience of I'm playing Spider-Man or whoever, right? And turns it into I'm playing an RTS. We're now looking at the spreadsheet. Like, they want a balance for casuals. Maybe they could do something about the alt economy, you know? Angela, I'm reverting the assassin's charge speed. Kidnapping's not great. Reduced by 1 second the cooldown of her land. To pull the axes out. Strange, swapping to Strange incurs a 30-second TP penalty. Stalling meta in shambles. 25 to plus 25 to 50 HP added. Emma, I'm nerfing the team up hard. And it no longer has that interaction with the crystal pull. For some reason, like, breaks the crystal. That'll accelerate. Give Adam a chair remote back. Are you enjoying your place? It's nice. It's a lot smaller. I'm not enjoying it yet because it's just full of stuff I keep moving in. Every day has just been more moving. You want to stop power creep while you buffing characters? Okay. Hold. I don't want to only nerf things. That's not for the purpose of, oh, me not like only nerfing. Strange, I believe, needs help in some regard. Nerfing this TP like this is a serious hit to the hero being picked. That's kind of what it is. That's what I was looking for. Staging for continued downward trend to open up variety across ranks and matches. If we end up at a state of tank power where this strange change is too much, I want it gone. Strip the HP away again. I couldn't just fire and forget this solo off to the devs and be like, have fun with this. They'd probably 2 patches down the line do something completely antithetical to the purpose of any of these changes. Or the philosophy behind them. Groot, I'm reverting CC immunity. In an upcoming patch, maybe he gets a bit of health if he seems terrible. And I'm nerfing a bit of his ult charge. Hulk! I didn't want to give Hulk anything. Jump deals damage in a small area on impact based on charge. 0 to 50. This could be 0 to 25. But I think giving him a precision skill shot with the jump itself by landing on someone is not the worst. If we continue, if he... when he right clicks and gets a reset on bubble. Mag's bubble share 1 cooldown. Wow, I did it. Penny. I think Rogue needs buffs. I think she... Nah. What does Venom Slam do? Because that's a decent benchmark. I don't want it to be his Venom Slam. Draw an interval from 0.5 seconds to 0.7 seconds. This is a bunch of reverts. Drones no longer inflict a slow. Webs no longer grant bonuses to allies. Give her max health back. Lingering effect on self-web buff increased by 2 seconds. I want the rocket team up going as well. Bing. Right click is not as much of a tank buster and does a little bit more to squishies now. Left click damage up by 5. I'm reverting the spell field for his slam. Thor now has to telegraph a fully charged if he wants the full free movement. So you can't just insta-kidnap tanks. At least you know it's coming. In a consistent way. Hammer throw, I'm increasing the damage of. Venom, I'm reverting the anti-heal. I'm reducing the ratio by 5 of his shields. that a thing buff, technically? Eh. Yeah, maybe. Panther's Band-Aid changes. More survivable, less punished when he misses a dash. Blade, more anti on ult and shotgun. If you do damage with the ult, you get a one-time 5 Bloodline Awakening stacks for free. Daredevil finally gets nerfed. He has to choose between his Baton Toss and his Chain Slam. The Chain Slam gives him the same overhealth, pretty much. And the Baton Toss keeps its damage, but doesn't slow or give bonus health. Now he needs to choose between them, and his kit has been nerfed as a result. If he wants to stay in, he's doing less damage. If he wants to do damage, he's not getting bonus health. Hawkeye. Basic nerf. Max focus, focus charge speed. Hela. Re-Clunky the bird. Reload speed increased. Cooldown on stun increased. Remove Namor team up. Fall off is now 60% at 40 meters instead of 80% at 30 meters. Fall off is worse. Hold on, let me compare that to Phoenix. 65. God damn it. Yeah, 65. Iron Fist. Grease sound of activating block, that's it. Iron Man. More damage for direct hits. Less damage for splash. This is just a reallocation of where the damage is. Phoenix. Revert. Revert. Lower fire rate. Ult cost increased. HP down. Nerf iframes by 15%. Magic nerf iframes by 15%. Same to Star-Lord. Mr. F. This is because I play the hero, so I've thought about this one more. So I'm doing it now. If I want to do a rework patch, I'll just copy-paste that and put it in there instead. 2 meters more range. More reliable to do his second hand when he's grabbed someone to pull, because you can't aim it. When you grab 2 people, it does more damage. It's useless to grab 2 people. 5 more bonus health when you backshot an ally. To the ally, not to you. This is an adjustment for the range increase. Max damage of his block projectile up by 20. Revert the change to the bonus health when you transform. It's not 350 base health, it's 350 bonus health, and it takes 1 second longer to decay when you cancel the form. His ult resets bounces on shield hits, because shields are broken and they eat the entire ult. We can't fix that, at least make shields count as a target. Okay, Moon Knight, revert 5% anchor. Namor, no more team up. Fall off added to the squids. Shouldn't we do something about Magic's chain? I mean, my goat. Chain, team up, cooldown. It's 20 right now, right? Holy Mr. Ref bias. Alright. 2 meters more range. Mickey Mouse ability that I can't aim is a little bit more consistent. I do more damage on the useless part of the kit that I couldn't use, so now it might be worth using. 5 bonus health to allies. I do 20 more damage with the block when it gets broken, when it's no-regging half the time. That's not really an argument. This is a buff. This is a good buff. The range is a good buff. The rest may as well be quality of life or fixing the broken kit. This is a revert. This is the tiniest buff to when he's in a terrible matchup. And fixing the broken ult. Okay. Still shift on big mode? I'd be happy with reverting that. What team up, monster spawn, fall off starts. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I like alt nerfed in the right way. Wanda, this is for low ranks. Spiney's pull across map removed. I don't know what limit it is. implement some sort of limit. Web Cluster now deals 10 bonus damage against marked targets. So you can poke a little bit. And refunds 1 second of the refilling of the web clusters. That's a goal with that one. Starlord iframes nerfed by 15%. Alt max range down by 5 meters. Pun. Reverts to pellet and rifle damage. The Bucky nerf. He needs to hit abilities to generate overhealth, except for the cap team up. The AoE damage of his gun is down by 20. Punch, mobility lockout reverted. Remove a charge of tainted voltage, but I lowered the CD by half a second. Okay, Wolverine. Feral Leap cooldown increased again. Feral Leap air control reduced by 30% with targets. Make passive visible. Adam, don't change him. Gambit, nerfs across the board. The big one, really, is his effective range dealing damage, because I increased the spread of his cards, but I increased the hitbox for allies. So it's still easy to heal, or reliable to heal, but it's not as reliable to deal damage at range, so he needs to be at risk more. His primary healing is lower. That's the really big one. Alt no longer purifies, and no longer gives alt generation. His dash no longer heals, the right click is what heals, including when you turn it into the Big Easy Impact. Anti-heal card, damage down by 10. AoE damage card up by 5. Damage of Big Easy Impact down by 5. Damage of right click down by 5. Invisible Woman, pretty much a full revert. That's basically it. And some nerfs to the shield in general. She was fine. Jeff, I'm giving a tiny nerf. I just smacked the top 2 supports and Jeff was just meta before then. Loki. Direct hits only from main Loki deal 10 additional healing. Lunar Snow revert to the cast time of the Icicle and the projectile speed and the Self-Flake. Mantis, I'm actually giving a fall-off nerf to the sleep. If you miss it, it does less. Past 1.5 to 3 meters. I'm asleep. Okay, hold on. No Gambit alt nerf. Hello? Hello? So just FYI, his damage is less reliable. He needs to be closer, so that's an alt nerf. Because he needs to be closer, he needs to be using more of his cooldowns on himself when he gets threatened. So that's an alt nerf, because he's not generating alt and spending that time doing that on his team for free. Yep, alt nerf. His alt no longer purifies. His alt no longer gives alt generation. His dash heal is removed. Less healing for himself and his kit. Less alt charge. Damage for the anti-card. The card you use. Down. AoE card is up by 5. But he's in danger. Damage of his spinning right click. Down. Damage of his normal right click down. I don't know what you want, bro. Yep. Rocket reworked, basically. You can weave right clicks in with left clicks. This is a... I changed the curve of... The curve. Shut up. You have 5 ammo. You fire half as fast. It does double healing. And I improved the left click, but I reduced the damage by 1. So it's a tighter spread, better fall off. You literally have nothing to do if you only heal on this guy. Right now, all you can do is heal, reducing the fire rate by half and doubling the effectiveness of the orbs. Now you can weave in shots. Ultron, I'm just reverting the last patch. Give him the Iron Man team up in his base kit. Make it share ammo with his gun. His ammo is changed to 100 and his left click costs... It was 20, it's 18. 25 damage per second burn effect on ult. That's it, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, thoughts? I'm saying goodnight to Liz.
follower.
All right. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, let me catch up with chat. Hero changes because nothing for C&D. Yeah, good. Buffing Mantis is crazy. That's just an L take. You wouldn't get it. Give Ultron the possibility to cancel the movement spell. But we call them spells now. I love that. Thanks for the follow, Sniper and Ravenloft. And Michael Rogan. I'd love a Mantis buff. Mantis is good. Mantis is great. I smacked the meta supports hard. You have anything for Black Widow? Not right now. No. Making it so ults like Luna and C&D do count as contesting an objective. Honestly, I kind of really like that. I think a patch for punishing. Okay, there's two ways to go about it. I was gonna say a patch for punishing stalling for free, like that, is kind of. I like it, but I think they would really want to preserve the average player's experience of things like that one ult that touches the point in the last second and then everyone gets there and it's a whole other fight. I think they want that happening. Things left click doesn't make sense to me damage wise, since with your rework it does more damage to squishies with his right click. I mean, left click is like 90 and on squishies I'm pretty sure it's like 90 something. Eisenberger, thanks for the follow. BP changes and make him low rank server admin again, you reckon? It really is 25 HP and then quality of life. Have you already gone through Vanguards? Yeah, I've already gone over it. Reading it out was like a half-hour endeavor, it seems like. Alright, that's the patch. So when the actual patch notes come out, I'd like to compare. It would be better if I did a prediction patch. So if we went through and it was like, for whatever heroes, what do I think they're going to do? What I'm expecting is they're going to take the top 4 most banned, right? And they're going to give them slap on the wrist nerfs and they're going to go back to power creeping everything else. I think that is probably what's going to happen. So there might finally be a fall off change to Hela and Phoenix. And then I'm expecting, you could see it with everyone. I really think they might do something like just plus 25 health to Panther. I think Adam might get a Giga buff again. I think for Adam, it could be something silly like Soul Bond is now 35-second cooldown. Could also happen. Something to Adam is probably happening, which I don't like the idea of. Blade, I think, probably doesn't get touched this patch, actually. Cap, I'm begging them to remove alt generation. I doubt they're going to do it. Cap might not get changed. C&D hopefully doesn't get changed. Daredevil might finally get a nerf to damage in some way, or survivability in his bonus health. It's probably some kind of damage on one of the abilities. Strange, I think, probably doesn't get a change, neither does Emma. Might nerf the team up on Emma. Gambit. Based on what they did last time, how they would nerf Gambit is they are going to take the most inconsequential abilities and nerf them. I think they're going to do something like a 5 HP per heal. Per bounce, sorry, nerf to the bouncing card. Maybe they lower the healing on the AoE cleanse card. And hopefully some kind of alt nerf to the actual alt. That's what I guess they do at most. It'd be great to see a Giga nerf, but something else I wanted to yap about is that I think it's a travesty that the new support is a permaban. Can we talk about how bad that is as a product thing? Just product-wise. Oh, there's a new support and he doesn't play like Healbot. He does now. He does now, though. He's a permaban. The new product is always off the shelf. Just nerf it, bro. Just nerf it so people can play it. Woo. Me when I don't have the guts to nerf poke, so the new tank doesn't get played. Okay. Probably a product decision to actually introduce some semblance of balance to the game then. Probably a money decision. I'm basically wondering out of the season, like 70% win rate. He's so like he doesn't care about the BS in this game. Like he's so great. Would it change how quickly you gain it? Yeah, I've nerfed all alts by 15%. Why do you think the devs like poke so much? The easiest way for me to say it is a little bit derogatory towards the devs, but it's because it's lazy. It's because it's lazy and easy. Poke is an easy band-aid solution to just keep messy balance under something's heel. Like, it's just a lens for them to organize everything else. It makes the entire game way simpler and probably just easier to look at from the dev's perspective. Like, it's, you know, I think whatever the simplest answer is probably the one. Like, be bad for the game if there was a decayed ult charge gain after ulting for a few seconds? No, it wouldn't be bad. "50-50 chance they power creep a lot of heroes to Gambit level, hopefully not." Well, they already have done that across 2 patches. Like, that was what these patches were. Gambit came in, everything got power crept. Like, they introduced something in, let's be real, the role with the highest power budget. I'm sorry, too many good abilities and a really good ult with 7 effects, blah blah blah. There is just that much in his kit, and all of it is good, and all of it can be accessed, and his mobility is insane, and his left click's insane. The other hero designs don't compete. So either you need to water the new hero down, or you need to bring everything up to his level. Currently, they've decided they're not going to water the new product down, but they haven't really given attention to the fact that the new product is permabanned and you can't play it. Don't do that. Hello, Turtle. You gonna post this up somewhere? Yeah, I should. I think in the meantime, just because I don't have the mental bandwidth of exactly what to do with it, and I'm still moving house, I will... This is going to be something I'm revisiting constantly and tweaking per patch. I want to see where we're at. If they do something about power creep in the next couple patches, this will change a bit. But, you know, on stream, if I look closer at BP and we maybe think about reworking him, that'll go in. Stuff like that. So I won't post it up yet. I'll be revisiting it when we get the next patch. Yeah. So I won't post it up yet. Do you add your fans? On occasion. I've got at least one. I think they're more aware of the community sentiment than we give them credit for. I think they will actually give real nerfs to some of the heavy hitters. I think they are aware of the community sentiment. I think they just want to outthink it. I think there have been far too many optics nerfs in a lot of patches. It's like anytime support ults have been a problem, it is some degree of 100 to 300 ult charge nerf, which is a 2 to 4 seconds before they gain it. Throwing a bone to the dogs. Do you think new characters should be really good? I'm willing to change on this at some point, but I probably need to literally debate someone live about it. I have always been someone who likes when the heroes come out weaker, but that's a me thing. I don't like when they come out super strong either. Like, I'd settle for them coming out fine. Because the hero gets stronger as people actually learn what they're doing. I've always disliked... I mean, I'm one of those people who dislikes when they nerf your own hero, like your mains or whatever. I hate when new heroes come out that you might like to play and they release them broken. Because you're never going to feel that good on them. 1, people aren't used to playing against them. 2, he gets stronger as you learn him. And 3, he's in the most broken, balanced numbers state ever. And they're going to nerf him, people are going to learn to play against him, and he's going to feel worse forever than that first time you picked him up. And I hate that so much. I hate it. Like... What's your accent? I'm from Australia. I think new heroes should come out as B tier. I love that. Yeah. That's why you nerf it after. I just did a whole ramble about the feeling of having it nerfed after. Prefer a hero come out strong to keep community engagement high. We've had patches where heroes released weak in the season and felt very stale very quickly. See, the thing is, I would prefer them to release a hero at a targeted, like, B tier state with a hotfix ready. Like, if they release it broken, we get this, and bro is always banned. Like, sick. I don't ever get to play. A weak hero can still be played, a broken hero gets permabanned. Rather wait a month to buff than a month to nerf. Starting B tier is preferred. Yeah, I've seen this from them. Like, they've done this before as well, in a way that I think is just incredibly flawed. Is Phoenix it happened, right? What was it? They do what I think is short-sighted ban manipulation with team-ups. Wolverine was hated. Phoenix came out, right? And they gave Wolverine a Phoenix team-up that gave him lifesteal, and they had to hotfix nerf the Wolverine, right? But Phoenix comes out, and they made her like a Satan enabler, so you had to ban her. Like, she was a must ban. It was her or Wolverine. And it's like, what? Why are you trying to manipulate the bans off Wolverine onto the new hero? We can't have the new hero be this permaban, like... People keep complaining about healers OP, DPS OP, but I think Marvel messed up by making tanks too reliant on healers and not giving them enough disruption CC. What do you mean by that? Wolverine team up on launch was crazy, yep. They underestimate how team ups work. No, I think the unfortunate part about team ups is that they've been reduced to a ban manipulation lever. Like, it's actually this, like, bro, the snake eats its own tail. They balance like they don't, they should balance like they don't have bans in place. Instead, they balance like the bans can do the heavy lifting for them, right? But then they introduce team ups to manipulate the bans, and it's this circular, like, oh. And if none of it was there, the bans could be the system of enabling your creativity in an open queue hero shooter, and not about us balancing game to game. And the team ups could be about creative new things that add depth to the game instead of, Namor now has a second ultimate that does anti-heal. 15-second cooldown. So that has to be banned. That's not he has the ability. It's ban manipulation. That's in the slot now. Like... Bring back fastball special tier team-ups. Exactly. Taming Paula was right. The less I know, the better. Shut up! You're such a moron, bro. Taming Paula. We need more team-ups that is just a bit mid, so each comp is a little different. Yeah, I'm down for that. I want to see them do that rocket change where now you can weave in shots and his gun is a bit better and better long range. And I want them to buff the fire rate of the Animal Crossing heroes that can ride on Groot's shoulders. So suddenly there's a patch where Rocket is beaming people from Groot's shoulders. And God, if it's too much, nerf it in the mid-season. But they'd probably leave it in for 4 seasons. When Emma first dropped, people complained about a grab, but now it's like that would be perfect to deal with a DD. Yes, but it means no matter what, DD's in your game. Because either DD's doing what DD does for free, or DD's forcing you not to play what you wanted to play because now you always have to be Emma. I love the game, but they advertise it as super comp flexible, while 2/3 of the tank role can only be played in 2 tank comp and 1/3 of the healers can only be played in triple support. Leads to unengaging, boring, sustain, and poke meta matches. I mean, it's like, yeah, they didn't want to call it tank DPS support, but they made the most archetypal hard meta that you could possibly do. It's literally tanks, the guys with the guns, and then the guys with the bandages. Like... I'm gonna open the game now. It's 11. The fallen monkey going banana? I love that name, bro. Thank you for these long yap sessions being here. Last 2 streams. That patch was... I mean, it's good to know now, but doing something like that has taken hours, so... Any wish list for the patch? I want to see... I mean, really, I'd want them to revert the bonus health change to Mr. F. That's what I really want. And I want the meta supports to get the big stick. Hit scan fall off nerfs. Revert Phoenix's alt health buff. Meta supports big nerf. Gambit invis. If anything, if it was like one change for them, I want to see alt numbers for them go to 5k something. That's what I want. The name would be a great team up without the squids, just the anti-heal thing, nothing else. Can we be real about that team up? When that came out, that was the most insane thing I've seen in my life. That week. But it was insane. That team up is so insanely good. I don't care if we power creep past it or we try to recency bias it out of the community's perception by power creeping the entire cast. That team up is insanely good. Too good. Should be longer than Soul Bond. Cooldown. Chat. I finally get to eat. Wait. We might be getting more glute slop. It bounced like... Why is she so... Why they do this every time they release skins? I don't know what to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this framing? This is kind of elite, kind of an Iron Man skin, I won't lie. Phenomenal. Is she so bad? I'm sorry. Good God.
New follower.
Thank you for the follow, Silent. Excellent. I haven't played in a week. Straight into ranked? At the new place? First ranked game in the new place? Oh, I have to avoid Singapore. Because, I found out, actually, through my ISP, that the reason I've been getting bad ping to Singapore is because a line, an internet line that runs under the ocean has been damaged. Fixed maybe at the end of the month. Maybe we go Warsaw server. Thoughts on? Got munched by sharks. Peapod. Stop saying what we're all thinking. So, man, thanks for the follow. I don't know why Bucky's punch makes me CC for 3 whole seconds. I think movement ability lockout. I felt it on Mr. F. I don't know if it should affect ults at all, bro. I feel like silencing ults with stuff like that is kind of... I can't fantastic ult if I get punched by Bucky. I've died because of that. Thanks for the follow, Temmie. Jeff ate the internet like... He is in such a sad state. True. Bro, I'm a Hulk Lord. I jumped out of spawn. I was CC'd for 30 seconds straight. Ooh. Do you even play quick play? That is the first time I've been asked that. What? Yes. In the middle of moving, yes, that's what I was doing. Mod chat for a sec. Alright. The answer is ban everyone. Yeah, that's a scam. It's happened before. Disables a few ults. God, that Bucky punch, bro. Yeah, so, I guess we got a second. Chat, how's everyone's week been? Spidey Punisher team up? They might do that. I feel like they do stuff for movies and... I'm sorry, say again? Who animates these, bro?
This is what the professor trained me for since I was just a child.
I can't put up with this no longer.
A foe has revealed themselves.
This is so perfect. Get off the hero. Get off the...
Perfection is unattainable, but that should not stop us from trying to achieve it.
Thank you, God. We are eating good. Oh, I'm going to be hearing that all night. That's incredible. Even the reload, bro.
Cosmic justice.
The sounds are perfect, bro. The sounds are so underrated. This is so good. All my Adam time is paying off. They did the scepter as well. They didn't forget it. That's new as well. Wait, what's this sound like?
Cosmic balance is restored.
On some Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Incredible. Wait, what's this sound like?
The cosmos heals you.
It's metallic. My God, it's like a keychain. Yeah, I love it.
Your soul united. Some assistance, please.
That's pay to win. It gives me it gives me a kitchen timer. Beautiful sounds.
Quantum magic. Our foes
I love
have
this.
arrived.
Okay, what's it sound like? Hold on. Yeah, I dig it. I don't think the ult is like amazing, but I like that. Yeah.
Cosmos heals you. Second chance is over.
The whooshing sound.
Born again.
Yeah, that's sick. Okay, actually, I like it way more than I thought it did. Yeah.
Want some magic?
I take everything. I was thinking of making a John Warlock redeem.
3 enemies defeated.
Hello, Zaza. It's been a weird night. Has it? I worked on my patch until now, so I've just hopped on the game. I pulled the last box in the door from moving stuff today at 8 and then got on stream and showered and then came over to the computer. Why do I... Yeah, I'm correct. This is my first time seeing this skin. I love it.
Want some magic?
Yeah.
Cosmic justice.
What am I, a Minecraft villager? Mad Fantastic stretchy out, didn't get a symbiote skin during Clinter. Actually true, bro. He was a recent hero as well.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Looking over Cap's shoulder before when you were doing your patch.
Cosmos, few humans will ever be old.
W Couples Hate Watch.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
I have 2 support picks. Hello. And 2 tanks. First game back for a week. I get 2 support insta-locks and 2 tank insta-locks. And I get Burn into T'Challa. Please come back, said Guang Guang. Fully erect. I muted step chat for that. Oh, I'm playing Adam, haha. We're good.
Pick your hero.
Make a skin S tier.
Villain, I'm not judging.
I've seen wonders out
It's pretty
there,
good, it's
Cosmos.
just-
I've seen wonders out. I've seen wonders out there.
Sounds.
I've seen wonders out. I've seen wonders out. I've seen wonders out there. In
I mean,
the
this doesn't have
cosmos
sounds.
Few humans will ever behold.
Oh, phone upload chat.
Seen wonders.
Everything eventually ends.
30
here to
seconds
make
before you
sure
attack.
this is not
Few
the
humans-
way it does.
Few humans will ever be old.
Reed, you do have a plan to stop Victor, don't you, darling?
Would you still love me if I said not yet?
Our thoughts on my cell, my prison cell, chat.
I would also be extremely concerned.
As would I, my dear. As would I.
The battle starts in 5,
Oh, gimme.
3, 2, 1.
I got it.
All you need to do is capture the
I wonder what
mission
he's
data.
seen. He's got to at least,
We'll do this the same way we always do.
he's at least seen Transformers Dark of the Moon. One of the stuns ever? Entire battery of cooldowns. We did it. Do I eat all the webs? Nice. Rocket whatever thingy gets cancelled by any mild CC boop. Oh my god, who just fell through? Hello King. What kind Had a few people look at me now. Jesus Christ. Where is it? There's a lot going on. I'm back. I did that. I love the hit marker, but no hit. Who do you reckon captures the point this year? This is hell on earth. Got to drop. Oh. There's no way we lose this. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Please, 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 please. Good first 6 minutes. Could have opened with grid ult too. I think all of that would have been easily solved by Invis shield not existing. I probably would have gotten several kills. I'm gonna do this. 4 opposing 5. 5 of their ults. That's 5 ults. Hello. I'd never heard that Loki line before. Who died? God. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come into the pit. I'm him. I'm actually him. Wait, what are you gonna do? Everyone gather around Galley. Shields up, insta die sound I just heard. What, look at my lawyer, dog.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, can we agree that wasn't me? We were portaling. Okay, that was me. Probably would have died in 1 hit.
My inventions have saved worlds, but the best thing I ever built.
It's get on man to stop feeding. Can I just say, as the walking pin cushion, I'm the only one who's not died.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Someone has to do it. Might as well be me.
My team hit the time tested classic. We just lost someone, don't have the objective and have to push forward. Let's support alt first.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is
Oh my god, there's a leaky hole in the ship. Try throwing a grenade at it. Like, bring on the chaos, there it is. God, man. Any more absentees? Hello? Okay. What do I need to do, Adam? This fucking sucks. I'm alive. 1-6 grid. I think you should stay that against the, Phoenix Bucky. Jesus. I think, Palantir, send the drones to my house, bro. I'm done. Test out my new toy. Jesus.
a nice deep freeze.
I did that. Shit, Luna helped. You reckon Magneto following me does anything for our front line? I'm doubting it. Like, this can't be real. Anyone else want some? Oh my god. No one's touching, it doesn't matter.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Team needs Galley to put them in diaper as well. EOMM is the first game minus 16. Even the system thinks I was cheated. How have your games been? First game. Hello, chat. First game of the night. Sent from God to test my spirit. I can claim the following, though. Feels like a 52% season. Did I just say 1 win? 1 in 10. Damage 8,000, damage block 30. Guys, we could have had... I could almost make the argument if he was disconnected, we might have won. That's not all on him. I think if I really want to point at anything, okay, it's probably staying grid into that. It's probably Loki ulting first fight at the start of every fight that we were not doing well in, okay? Let's not nervously turn this bad position into... reverse cowgirl. TikTok fam, I'm going to end the live now. Thank you for the love tonight. I will be back, if not Wednesday, Thursday. Probably giving the keys back morning after on Wednesday. So Wednesday might be a long day for finishing up the move. Keep your eyes on the Discord, stories, etc. for next stream. But there might, I haven't heard, but there might be early access on Thursday. So maybe that's when I stream. Otherwise, thank you for the love tonight, TikTok fam. Still over on Purple app. Just thought I'd end the TikTok live at the mention of reverse cowgirl. Well, after such a game, how can one end?
It's time to predict.
Yes, it is. Talk some sense into Cap. You can do it.
You follow.
That work? Didn't realize Mr. F needed to buff that bad. The character is so useless. So much of the value I would be getting in a lot of the situations there was a lot higher in previous patches. It's the self shield on Invis, bro. I see Invis show up. I'm like, everywhere I was standing just turned into like red. I need to not be here, bro. Like, Starboy, thanks for the follow. The stream is not ending, no. It was on TikTok.
You follower.
Thanks for the follow, Jam, still. I didn't see this, Cap. I've Lord Loki and I've heard so many new lines with the Lady Loki skin. You know I'm listening when a baddie talking. I am Groot. Don't leave the Magnum box empty in the fridge. It's still in there. Old BF didn't call me the baddie. I thought that was like the point. As in like to torment you. That's like... The game becomes so bonds after 2 hours and people are just doing nothing. Civilization? I've never played Civ. It was just the absolute, like, opening it up, I'm like, I'm out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to have to navigate so many overlapping systems that I may as well be learning Python. so that I can have my Spartans occupy Taiwan. Like, I'm rotted to the core. Cap was meaning AoE, my bad. Tour flats and rate all the Zenless Zone 0 character demos. AoE or Civ? Probably Age of Empires. Should we do I'm trying to make some sort of, like, say something dumb whilst referencing anime, and I know literally none. Bro's a fan. That's what I'm saying. It's because I like Dawn of War, and there's some... And I played AoE at some point when I had no idea what I was doing.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Way back when. Instant Spidey? Yes, please. I'll instill the team with fear by also locking Mr. F.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Who is he? Will the alt account lobby? This is where we're at. What can I close? Because I ended that stream. This one. Gallus will be the king of the pirates on God. We'll catch them all and be the ultimate Hokage. Chat, what's a Hokage? We didn't ban. Maybe I should have banned instead of saying that shit.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You know what we need? This track 7 times in a row. Hold on. Call me Stimmy Neutron. That one gave me a bit of a headache.
Say that again.
Round one.
My
Go!
ultimate goal is simple. Solve everything.
30 seconds.
Hulk Tua.
Stimmany Cricket.
True enough, my mutant powers ain't exactly make things a walk in the park.
I could, once and for all, give you the life you always wanted.
The battle starts in 5.
Thor ban outrage bait.
3,
Who did it?
2,
Let the devil. Yeah.
Oh my god, Hulk in my lobby, yes. Mate's back on the menu. Why did I just slide off? Rogue you. Bro, C&D, you good, bro? I think we just try to have a silly fun time. Never mind.
they've made it halfway. Stop them.
There's still more work to be done.
Okay, this is an absolute banger though. Listen to the track though. Those who know.
Always welcome. Can't shoot his eye on you.
a chance to stop them.
Have my gratitude.
Galley touch. Who? All right.
Armed and dangerous.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Don't do the Bucky redeems, because I will play him.
Better stop that vehicle.
I think I need to go at him. Alright, supports us. And wake up, bro. They want to kill you, so be looking for that. Alright? I did that.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Again.
Again!
Go interesting deal. Yes, Mag. Yes, Maggie Waggy. We'll stay up here. Wait, no way you missed. No way you missed that, bro. Are we good? We finally have enough space? Yes.
I can't leave spawn, bro. I'm just after these penny mines.
Oh, shit! I dropped to 60 hours in 4 days indeed.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Bro, it's such a fucking good game.
Yo, can you heal me behind, bro? Like, bro.
My toxic pep talk worked, chap. Any walkers after we get picks and I'm the only one being looked at, or I might take damage in a video game. Do you not play I Miss My Cocoa Butter Kisses Bucky anymore because his gameplay loop is boring? Pretty much. Why did Bucky out there? He wanted to be in the credits. What the f am I looking at? Oh my god. C&D to me! To me! I was the only ally on his screen. I was the one gent. Good luck, 3 of you.
It's spider time!
Time for a tactical retreat.
My god. Do I do it? I think I do. I was looking for what was happening behind him instead of at him. Because I think he... Actually, I don't know if you can hold that at all.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good
Oh, this is now almost winnable. Good luck.
Better stop that
Okay, there is actually a very basic solution to this. All the sounds are so different. I don't know if my procs of my heal is chaining to people or not. I'm not getting the sound. It's just two tanks there and I'm shreds, like...
30 seconds left. You stopped them in their tracks.
The ping pong raft game they make you play the gestrels can be gamaged. So fucking true, bro. That shit sucked. Crazy how many outfits the women get in Expedition 33. EOMM gestrels? Ow.
Armed and dangerous.
Oh my god, I'm alive. Jesus fuck. Wee. That sound is so hard. Nice. Oh my god.
The current score is 0-2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe.
Insane Sean Combs pick. They're grog looking haircuts. Oh my god, I got a new haircut for CL. And all of them expose a big ass forehead. Like
This universe a better place than it was before I was created.
What a remix! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I wonder if the story would hit as hard if I put everyone in the gestural here.
I never called myself that.
You cosplay Warlock pretty well. Thank you. No effects for the abilities, I guess.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Luna's been exploded.
Be enough to save this universe.
Put her in the lunar explosion machine. He's gonna kill me, isn't it? Woo! Me. Jesus, I died to that.
Destiny awaits.
Whenever so my L's my lineup for 80% of the game. Same. I hate CL's kit. I hate it. I honestly think I'd just like the character more if I liked the kit. I feel like sort of fell apart a little bit when you get like a full squad, because 3 felt like it made sense, and then I get 1 solo and then there's another one. Who went and died? Jesus, I'm taking damage from her.
You follower.
What the f is my Loki doing, bro? Oh my god. I don't know if it's the penny skin, but I'm hitting not a single crit on her. And I'm actively trying. I don't know what it is, I'm just not hitting them on her. Loki got to shine for new enemies so he could have the foot real. He'll be foot hunting. God, he should have died to that. Jesus, bro. Yeah, the crits. Oh my god, Spidey. Fuck me. Oh my god, I lived too!
You follower.
Look down. There's no way he got that. There's...
I am born anew.
I'm hitting the headshots. Once I sort of figured out Verso, he was just my win button. Got the sword that lets you play again immediately when you do a base attack, and then the Victos that gives you your base attack hits twice. And then points for base attacking. I just spamming shots and attacks and I do it like 10 times.
You follower.
I'll get another.
Penny above, penny above.
I'm dead now, finally, I think. This fucking left me, bro. Wait. Make him walk. If anything, at least it's been a fun game. It's playing again. The first ult in neutral. Spidey ult. Jesus. I got you, God. Bit late. There's no way he walks out here, right? No, I think we lose. Look, he's ulted again. I'm rezzed!
We need to break these penny mines. It's actually an issue. Like, we can't push. The penny in the back.
Oh my god, he got two. There's no way.
One.
You wanna fucking square up? Boy! Lock in. Nice! How? Sorry, chat, I cannot read you. I don't know what's going on.
Penny's still behind. Penny's behind.
Soul blunder in her ass.
You break these ones.
Spidey, bro, what the fuck are we doing? That's really bad. What the fuck is this idiot doing? Fucking good night? Jesus. What rank is this? Fucking, I don't know. It's all alt accounts. Spawning, dying on cooldowns pisses me off, yeah. We honestly just need a rocket for him. Oh my... Hello? He pulled him off the map. My absolute goat. Fucking keep me up, man. There's the lamp. She froze that. Yeah, it was that self-res earlier, bro, that I lost. Stranger's gonna die last. Yeah, we lost. Wait. No, no one's gonna stay on for res. There's no time.
Final score 2-2-3.
I think there were a few situations there, probably about 17 of them, where Spidey went in when we were respawning in front of the enemy team into webs to die instantly. Was it my 29k damage? GG's, bro. It's getting really hot in this room and it's midnight. I think I need to stop. Chad, I think that was a certified Michael Mouse team.
Prediction complete.
Usopp was almost enough to compensate for Spider-Man. Genuinely, like, that's what it was. Like, I want to see the, It's hard to pick, actually. Shouldn't you be aiming for the misdirection stuff, you know? When they're busy, not being the only one in. Like, what? Okay, and stop copying res, please. Buddy, get out. Okay. Hey, Jealous. Hey, Liasm. He's learning him. He's learning him. He's learning. Adam, copy one, that second point. I'll allow that. Yeah.
Back in the swing of things.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Spider swing.
What the f- He just shows up and pisses his pants. This one pissed me off so much. Okay, that one's fine, to be honest. It was another one. Where is it? Okay, this one was also frustrating as hell. Everyone, we're Loki lamping on top of that. All right. Do we need all of us?
Rise, my friends! The moon haunts you! This is real firepower! Second chance is over.
Chicken soup.
We needed his attention drained 5 seconds earlier. To be fair, I'm a slippery rocket. Me when I press shift against Hot Potato 39. What the fuck is this? He's disoriented. 18v18 merchant. Merchant. This was the one. This was the one that did it for me. Like, he's pulling up, he drops into the middle and then drops his pants all the way down to around his ankles at the urinal. This is Punch. No. Oh. It tore. The gamer slave for playing Mr. Fantastic. To be fair, Punch, you did get a lot of kills.
Now I've got something to prove. Stay away.
Jesus. Wait. He can't go in though. Oh, what? He's fucking? Okay, this was actually sick. Yeah, that was... Wow.
Now I've got something to prove.
I'm gonna be sick. Honestly... Well, the immediate glaze under pressure. Out of everything I've seen Spider-Man do, I kind of like this the most. This is really smooth. Yeah, nice. Yeah. He handed his older brother the controller. True! Watch this, I kill him there. No, don't ruin the clip. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Invis did it, by the way. With the pull from another fucking map. Go back. How back? Okay, I saw it. I did like all the damage. Mods gamage him. Your shit is laggy. I'm scrolling.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make Ratchet win.
This was... Yeah, okay. Jocks, I think you're right. Alright, target acquired. Where the fuck is he? Shambles. Why are you 18 and 15? I revive myself. And I got less. Shall we go to when he was DPS? Needed that boost. Bit of Parkinson's. He beaming yonder penny though. He's all the way out. Actually, this is fair, getting all the way out. Okay, please follow up with your boy. Yep, yep, yep. Good lad. Controller aim without aim assist. I'm back, baby. Okay. You guys reckon Star-Lord stinks? This is the most... Yeah, he's a DPS player. Cruel, unfeeling Gallus would take away this poor defenseless squishy's iframes. Matter of fact, I want him to die more. So he learns his lesson. Me with max deaths. Let's say it shambles. He is like... he looks in such weird places. He's dropping. What is this? I think he thinks max camera movement means he's doing more. Like all that for the Hulk that was leaving. And then that, like... He got the kill, no thanks to his own aim. Okay. Bacon, how you doing, bro? You're seeing crab people in the corner of the room. That's probably fair. Okay, Jesus, it's boiling. Chat. It's been a wonderful stream. I've actually had a really good time, so it was... I'm glad I could make it eventually past 8 p.m. So, sorry to those of you who were waiting around. I did tag the Discord when I had to push it back, but it was still late. You hate playing Fanta into Adam? Not really. But I went Adam because I was against Hulk Penny. Oh. And it's usually something I swap to when, there's a lot of holes in the ship. It was like halfway through, I was like, yeah, someone's always fucking dying. Alright, I'm gonna say goodnight to YouTube first. Do a longer outro on Twitch. YouTube fam, thank you for the love tonight. I haven't heard anything. I'm expecting to get early access on Thursday, like it happened last time, but I've heard literally nothing. I'm actually saying I've heard nothing to cover my ass, because if I had heard something, I wouldn't be able to say what it was. But yeah, I'm guessing I'm going to be streaming Thursday with early access for Deadpool. So probably no stream Wednesday. It's also the last day before I have to hand the keys over for the old place. So that'll probably be a YouTube stream as well, though, if it's early access. Otherwise, I'll see you Friday, YouTube fam. Thank you for the love tonight. Good night. See you, Hyperdisk. Harry Potter, I'm a big fan. Thank you, Jaden.